Hey everybody, it's Pete Maverick Mitchell. Super excited to be here today with you. I want to share all our Tudor models. We got 2 brand new babies to the collection, and I can't believe we got them that quick too. And we have a cast member that's causing a lot of mischief over here. Maverick, behave, bud. Oh my God, I'm sorry, Nate. He is just the cutest little guy, and he's so rambunctious. Maybe we'll just get right into it. Is that cool? Let's do it. Tudor came out with the brand new F1 Carbon, and it is a real beauty. I think it's fantastic, and you'll see it has the F1 car on the back, and we'll talk about that. And there's 2,025 copies of this for 2025, and this is, I deliberately did it because it's somebody special's birthday. This is only watch 13. Just picked this up the other day. Reference M79377KN. The 42 millimeter, lugs 22 millimeter width. The thickness of the case is 14.3. This has, of course, their COS Chrono function, self-winding, bi-directional power system. Power reserve is, I thought it was 50. It's actually 70 on this. I really love the white dial with the blue and the full lume. And their box is actually one of the first times I think they've done it. The box is white with blue.
Really?
So the box is super dope on this.
I saw you went to an event for this. How was that?
I'm one of the older dudes in that place, but there were some killer watch collectors, you know, globally. A lot of amazing men and women in there. People were enthusiasts. You and I've talked a lot about, you know, I love Tudor. Let's face it, it's Rolex. Rolex, the genius of great movements, of great marketing, and you have the quality, and then you have some smartness and the best on marketing, and the best, and the price point's just fair, and you can access the watches, right?
Right.
I mean, that's just still, people keep saying, oh my God, prices have come down, but people are still frustrated because everybody wants to get a new Rolex, and you're still not getting them easily. Right. You know, they're up to whatever, 1.3 million or more on production and growing, and it's still not enough to feed the demand. I think Tudor is just great. I couldn't believe that they said, hey, you can come into this event, and they had the watch kind of hidden. So 2 of us got the F1 Carbon because I'm such a Formula One and car fan. And then everybody's like, what the hell? Who are you? You know, like dad or grandpa, you know what I mean?
They didn't give everyone the watch at the event.
No, there was 2.
Only 2 people. How many people do you think were there?
I'm gonna guess there was 30 to 50 people there. And I was super proud. I tried to share it with everybody, but I was super happy. Let's get into a little more specs. It is waterproof, racing white dial, black counters, sapphire crystal, and I love the hybrid. So you have the carbon like a suede feel on the front,
right,
with a blue stitching, and on the back, besides the number, you have a tire pattern. So I think this is turning out fantastic. Retails for $7,575. It is, again, 42 millimeter on the racing white dial. I gotta tell you, it is so comfortable, and I'm not sure, if it's gonna be a rocket with 2,000 models. Is it gonna go up massively like the pink Black Bay Chrono did? But I absolutely love it, and I think it's something special, and I think it's super bright. I'm all about the dial, as you know, and the history. Let's face it, if Rolex put something like this out under that brand, it'd be a lot of money, and we know Richard Mille, when they put out something, what a carbon Richard Mille runs.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
This watch, it is so light. I cannot tell you, you pick this baby up when you're ready, and it's just so clean. You could wear this every day, and I love the bright white dial. Don't you think it's really pretty for the money?
100%. I've never seen anything like that, where they put suede on one side and then rubber on the other. Is there any other watch held like that?
I don't remember that, because the rubber, I like it actually holds, it's like good traction in place. So I'm super proud of that, and we'll get into all of them. I only have 5, Tudor, but I'm super proud of what I have. But then here's one that staff over there, Mark's my sales rep over there, pointed out to me something, and I don't know whether it's, and sorry, I have my cat coffee cup, and look at this, Maverick just keeps swatting me over here because he's Dad's buddy. Come on, bud. He is just the cutest little guy. I love this guy in the world. Okay, I know. Mark and the staff go, hey, I really want you to look at if you want to buy the Black Bay 58. It's actually a tip to an old watch that I believe never came to fruition. It's 39 millimeter. It's a steel case. It's not just a gorgeous burgundy red dial. It's red on red. I hope this watch goes viral because I think it's beautiful. And if Danny was here from Happy, he's a strap guy.
Oh, yeah.
And so they didn't have a Jubilee, but since I have both of these on Jubilee and this on steel, I think this was cool to do rubber. I mean, this thing I think is an absolute home run. And again, at $4,400, you're not getting that incredibly difficult price point compared to, some of the others. And I love it. And again, I love my green on green. I just didn't wear it every day. I'm a big red guy, as you know, and I asked for a red rubber strap.
Ooh,
so the red on red on red, I think that would be dope. And then that could compete with its other big big brother, right? The red on FP Jordan vertical
big
tourbillon,
brother.
right? Very big brother. And then at least I have something to wear when I see Mr. Wonderful once in a while, because he always is armed to the teeth with red on red. And then today is also double Jordan day, so we had to do the Chronometra blue CB, that carbon strap with that, you know, guilloche, that type of enameling on the dial. So super excited. I wanted to share both of these. These were just from the event the other day. And it's funny, I had this one and a Rolex on, and then I put them in my pocket, and I came out on this, they're like, what happened to your other watch? Where'd you get those? You know, everybody was laughing. So it was a really good experience with everybody. Again, it wouldn't be the same without remembering last year what the 41mm Black Bay Chrono Pink did to the world. You know, set it on fire. You know, $7+ grand, went up to $45,000-$50,000 in the secondary market. And then we filmed the Tiffany blue, or the New Jersey color this year. And then, you know, not fancy or anything. They have, of course, a beautiful Pepsi and a Coke. I love this GMT, simple, clean, and I love it because I did it as a reference to the old Coke. Because I got rid of quite a few of my Pepsis and my old Coke I had in Rolex, because I just had, you know, with that meteorite one that we got, it just sets the world on fire. You know, I've always been a white gold Pepsi Rolex meteorite. And then, you know, God only gives you so much money, time, and bank storage. And so, you know, I'm sitting here going, you know, you got to make choices. And so this is a cool everyday watch, and the waterproofness, I would wear this all day, and I would swim with it like I do my Omega or in the pool or whatever. Or if you call what I do swimming, it's actually like with a beverage in your hand and you're floating. Yeah, I'm not sure it's swimming.
Now, what do you tell people that it's a poor man's Rolex? What do you say to that?
Well, if it's a poor man's Rolex, I'm glad to be poor. You know,
that is the best response.
Right? I mean, who wouldn't wear that? I mean, we're all about the dials. We're all about the movement. I mean, okay, let's go to the big boy here. You know, look at the size of that and the beautiful. And I love having a date on the Chrono, you know, because obviously Daytonas don't always have the date, right? You know, there's very rarely. And this, of course, doesn't have an open back, but you look at the Keller movement, you look at the slide, you look at the finish, and I don't think you get better watches than these. If you're able to get your hands on one of these new, wouldn't you wear that every day?
Oh, yeah.
And I mean, I think that's just fantastic. But this one, I just think you would wear it, and with a screw down crown so it's waterproof, you could wear this thing every day.
Is there anything you want to see from Tudor moving forward, or you think they're just nailing it release after release? Well,
I think they're nailing it, but from just my limited perspective and collectors, wouldn't you love to see like a really big green? You know, like I'm not saying Rolex green, Tudor green.
Yeah.
Right? And if they got into a lot of the color dials, because the Oyster Perpetuals don't have all the colors out anymore, can you imagine if they had a deep red on a tribute to an OP or a green or a yellow or something like that? And it's funny, I've seen a few gem sets, but Tudor has resisted going into that price point in gem sets. It'll be interesting to see if they do something like that. You know what I mean? And get bougie. You never know, because they certainly have the horsepower behind them. When we went to Geneva recently and we saw the Zenith factory down the street, Tudor's right down the street. So, I mean, you couldn't be in a better, more historic place. They have the pedigree, they have the capital behind them, they have the expertise, they have the marketing. So we not only wish them the absolute greatest, they are doing great. And it's just one of the great 10 or 20 models you're gonna collect and buy and enjoy. I just wanna thank you all. We're growing. We're the little engine that can. Please like and subscribe and tell others. Please share your comments with us and let us know what you think.